Alright, today we're talking about ordered pairs. Ordered pairs of numbers, it's used to locate any point on the coordinate plane. Coordinate plane is a graph. Okay, I call it graph most of the year, but the book will call it coordinate plane. Excuse me. The first number is called the x-coordinate. Okay, the second number is called the y-coordinate. Anyone want to guess why x is the first number?
It goes up and down.
Because maybe alphabetical. X before Y. Thank you, Sam. Okay. So 4 is our x coordinate. 5 is our y coordinate. Easy enough. They are always in parentheses, and there's a comma separating them, so you can know the difference. Alright, so you need to write this down. And then in a second I will give you some points to graph. Alright, so let's graph 4, 5. Okay? You don't have to write it down because it should be already in your notes, but let's graph it. How far on the x-axis do I go? 4 spaces. How far up do I go? 5. Okay? There is 4, 5. Always x first. X is on the horizontal axis. It also tells you where x is at. It also tells you where y is at. So you should never miss these. Alright, what you need to do is you need to write down these ordered pairs. This is at 2, 5. This is at 3, negative 7. This is 0, negative 3. That is 2, 6. This is 5, 0, 5, 0. And then this is 15, 18. Don't write that one down. We're going to write that one down on a different graph. Okay? So go ahead and write down those 5 and then graph them. You know where 2, 5 is. 3, negative 7 is. Alright, I'm going to graph these. You need to check to make sure you graph them in the same spot. 2, 5. 3, negative 7. 0, negative 3. Should have made one of these negative 2, 6. 5, 0. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I was thinking a different one. 2. Why did I do 2, 5 and 2, 6? I shouldn't have done that. Alright. Alright. So that's where they go. Any questions? Easy enough, right? Go over to the x coordinate first, then go up to your y. Now, 15, 18, does it fit on this graph? No. So what we have to do is we have to scale. Okay? So I want you to go to a different graph. Go to the next one. Okay? And I'm going to show you how to scale a graph. What we do is we make the increments bigger. These increments are by 1. Each line is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to go by 2 and see if it fits in the graph. If it doesn't, go by 3, go by 5. Get bigger numbers every time, but I think 2 will fit. So 1 is now 2. 2 is now 4. 3 is now 6. 8. 10. 12. 14. 16. 18 and 20. Easy enough to do, right? And we do it the same for a y. Now you don't have to, okay? But would it fit on this graph if I left it right now?
Yeah.
No. Okay, it fit on 15, but it wouldn't fit 18. So I got to scale the y too. So 2, 4, 6, and then I'm going to go 18, 20. So you don't have to write each one out, but what I would do is I would go a couple, 2, 4, 6, skip a couple at 10, go 20, something to where you'll know where everything's at. Now let's graph 15, 18. Okay, does 15 have a line? So where do I graph of that? It goes in between 14 and 16. 18 does have a line, so should be halfway between 14 and 16 and on 18. Easy enough. Any questions on how to scale? You're going to have to do that some. Alright, you need to write this down. Alright, so a set of ordered pairs such as this is what we call a relation. It's just a group of ordered pairs. Okay, later on we'll talk about relations and how they connect and their relationship. But right now you just need to know a group of ordered pairs is a relation. You need to know that domain includes all of the x coordinates and range includes all of the y coordinates. So domain, what is the domain of this relation? X coordinates, which are 2, 3, 4, and 5. What's the range of these? Yeah, I said that. What are the y coordinates?
3, 5, 1, 6.
There you go. Alright. So, that's all what you need to memorize for later in the year. Domain is X, range is Y. Alright, you need to write this down and go ahead and fill out the table. Okay, it says express each relation as a table and determine the domain range. If you fill out the table, then you already know what your domain and range is, so you don't need to do that. Just fill out the table. Alright, so all we do is we express the relation as a table. So, -2 is my X. So what would I put for Y? 3. Keep the ordered pairs together. Okay, easy enough. It says determine the domain range, but I've already done that. I wrote domain above X coordinates. So these are all my domain. These are all my range. Any questions on how to do that? Pretty simple. Alright, you don't need to write this one down. Just let's fill it out together. What would go on the first line under X? Someone raise your hand. Kyle. 1. What would go beside it? Kobe. 4. Gage.
2.
Jesse.
7.
Beagle.
1.
Okay, over there. 9, good. Okay, and then easy enough, 310. Okay, any questions on how to do that? These are my X, so these are domain, these are my range. Okay, here's your homework. On 12, okay, it tells you just the graph and the order pair. You need 2 complete sentences today explaining how you do that. 2 complete sentences.